Habarigani.
Umoja Barigani.
Welcome to Why Kwanzaa. My name is Ebony Abina.
And I'm Paul Jair Hill.
And we represent the Kanuni Tribe. And with the Kanuni Tribe, we believe that people should get connected, get involved,
help us build.
And help us build. You can find us on social media at the Akron Builders. So today we're here to talk about why Kwanzaa. Why is celebrating Kwanzaa important? Maybe you've been thinking about it. Maybe you said, you know what, this year I want to find out more. So we're here to just answer some questions and hopefully encourage you to start celebrating. So, babe, why Kwanzaa? What is it?
Well, why Kwanzaa? We at the Kanuni Tribe, we understand that cultural awareness is really important. Mm-hmm. And Kwanzaa is about the celebration of African culture, an African way of life.
Yeah.
Based upon the celebration all year round of the Nguzo Saba principles.
Yeah, so Nguzo Saba principles, what are they?
The Nguzo Saba principles are 7 principles that you celebrate all year round. They are, first, Umoja. Umoja means unity. The second principle is Kujichagulia, which means self-determination. The third principle is Ujima, which means collective works and responsibility. The fourth principle is Ujima, which means cooperative economics. The fifth principle is Nia, which means purpose. The sixth principle is Kuumba, which means creativity. And the seventh principle is Imani. It means faith.
So these 7 principles of the Nguzo Saba are things that we're to celebrate all year long, right?
That's correct.
And then when we come to December 26th, Kwanzaa is celebrated December 26th through January 1st. 7 days of Kwanzaa, 1 principle for each day. Right? So we have 7 candles in our Kanara, the candle holder. Mm-hmm. And at the beginning of our Kwanzaa celebration for that day, we light a candle. So at the end of the 7th day, we have all 7 candles lit, correct?
That is correct.
All right, so why should people celebrate Kwanzaa? Like, why is it so important?
Well, I think Kwanzaa is important to reestablish our way of life as Black people here in America, as African Americans, because we know all other cultural groups, they have their own culture. If it's not German Americans, if it's not Irish Americans, if it's not Italian Americans, you know, we have to celebrate being African Americans. So how we celebrate African American, one way, which I think is a great way to at least start us, is Kwanzaa. Yeah. Again, Kwanzaa is a celebration of an African culture.
Right, and I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions about Kwanzaa. It's not a religious celebration. You can still celebrate whatever you want to celebrate. Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, it's okay. This is not in conflict. This is actually an added layer, added piece. Kwanzaa is for the culture.
Yes.
So we really encourage people, if you're interested, to dive in deep. And you can start with whatever you have. Every item on the Kwanzaa table has a meaning, from the flag to the fruit, to the plant, to the candles. We encourage you to look that up. There's plenty of information online how to set up the table, right?
That's right.
But we want to kind of answer some of the questions of maybe why you may hesitate to even take the first step, or to encourage you if you're already thinking about taking that first step. So what exactly do people need to celebrate Kwanzaa?
Well, the first thing they need is having the heart to want to get back attached to their African roots. Get back attached to their African history and culture. So you can have that first in your heart. Then you begin to understand that we are from Africa.
Right. And let me jump in real quick. So
yes.
it's this holiday was created in 1966, you guys. 1966, because Dr. Karenga saw that there was a void, there was a need for us as Africans in America to have our own holiday. So this is for anybody who descends from the continent of Africa, no matter where you are in the world, right? Throughout the diaspora, for you to celebrate your own heritage and your own culture, right?
Right.
So, go ahead.
So it is a cultural holiday. I think I cannot stress that most important, that is a holiday, but it's a cultural holiday. The cultural holiday emphasizes our way as African, being from African heritage, our way of life. So once we understand that within that context, then it's not in competition with, say, Christmas. You can do both.
You can do both. And so when we talk about the year-end celebration, right? Kwanzaa starts December 26th through January 1st. This is a reflection when you look back on the year and say, how have I lived, how have we lived the Nguzo Saba principles all year long?
Yes.
But you can also use Kwanzaa as a kickoff to start the next year.
Yes.
A dedication to making sure you're celebrating the 7 principles of Kwanzaa that you mentioned, right?
Yes.
And what are those 7 principles again?
The 7 principles are Umoja,
which means unity,
Kujichagulia,
self-determination,
Ujima,
collective work and responsibility,
Ujima,
cooperative economics,
Nia,
purpose,
Kuumba,
which means creativity,
and Imani.
Imani means faith. So we encourage you to use your Kuumba and come up with your own table decorations for your Kwanzaa display. There's so many crafts you can find online. Information about everything on the table you can find online. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we go?
Yes, I'd like to share that the whole aspect of Kwanzaa comes out of an African philosophy. The philosophy is the wisdom for which the way we live our lives. And that philosophy is based upon an African way of life that says we have to first ingather, building relationships amongst each other. Then we pay reverence to the ancestors, those who have lived before us. Not only they have lived before us, they have guided a way for us to make a better way. Then it is called commemoration. Commemoration is now remembering everything that someone has done for you and paying your respects towards that. And lastly, it is recommitment. The recommitment is the dedicating your life to that way of life. And in that way, then you have a celebration, which is what we call Kwanzaa.
Thank you so much. And again, we encourage you to start wherever you are. There's no wrong way to do Kwanzaa. As long as your heart is in the right place, you understand that it's something important for your heritage, for your lineage, for your children, your grandchildren, something to pass on. But it's also something for us to have a source of pride and remember who we are as a people. So again, happy Kwanzaa. We hope to see you soon with another video.
Right.
If you want to get connected with the Kanuni tribe, you can find us on social media at the Akron Builders. So get connected,
get involved,
and help us build
Kanuni forever.
Kanuni forever. Bye-bye.
Bye.